13 Driving Secrets Habit that will transform you from an amateur to a safe driver. And here's what separates real drivers from people who just hold a steering wheel. Anticipation, physics, and habits. Nobody tell you about the road. Master these, and you'll drive safer, smoother, and with the confidence that comes from actually understanding what you're doing out there. By the end of this video, you'll know how to read traffic 3 moves ahead like a chess master, the physics of weight transfer that could save your life, why most people brake wrong, and how to fix it instantly, the mental models that separate pros from amateurs. Secret number 1. The vast majority of crashes happen because drivers treat following distance like a suggestion, not physics. Here's what nobody explains properly. At 60 miles per hour, you're covering 88 feet per second. Your reaction time, even if you're young and alert, is about 1.5 seconds minimum. That's 132 feet before your foot even touches the brake. But here's the real secret. Don't count car lengths, count time. Pick a fixed object the car ahead passes, then count 1001, 1002. If you pass it before 2, you're too close. 3 seconds in rain, 4 in snow. This single habit prevents more crashes than all the safety tech combined. You ever seen chronic tailgater drivers who may not know the 2-second rule? She avoided her first real emergency when a mattress fell off a truck ahead. She had room to brake and change lanes calmly. The car behind her, not so lucky. Secret number 1, the vast majority of crashes happen because drivers treat following distance like a suggestion, not physics. Every input you make transfers weight. Brake and weight goes forward, giving front tires grip but making rears light. Accelerate, weight goes back. Turn, weight goes outside. This isn't just racing theory. It's why your car behaves differently in emergencies. Picture this. You're turning left and suddenly need to brake. Most drivers panic brake mid-turn, which throws weight forward and outside, overwhelming the front outside tire. Result? Understeer straight into trouble. Instead, brake in a straight line first, then turn. Or if you must brake while turning, do it progressively, smoothly. Practice this in an empty parking lot. At 20 miles per hour, turn and brake suddenly. Feel the car push wide. Now try braking first. Then turning. Notice the control difference? That's weight transfer working for you, not against you. Every input you make transfers weight. Brake and weight goes forward, giving front tires grip but making rears light. Accelerate. Weight goes back. Turn. Weight goes outside. This isn't just racing theory. It's why your car behaves differently in emergencies. Target fixation kills more riders and drivers than almost anything else. You go where you look, period. Stare at the pothole, you hit it. Fixate on the car sliding towards you, you'll drive right into it. The secret, look where you want to go, not at what you want to avoid. In corners, look through the turn to the exit. In emergency braking, look at the escape path, not the obstacle. Your hands will naturally follow your eyes. It's hardwired into your brain. Test it walking. Walk toward a doorway, but look at the wall beside it. You'll drift toward the wall every time. Same principle at 70 miles per hour, except the stakes are your life. Target fixation kills more riders and drivers than almost anything else. You go where you look, period. Stare at the pothole, you hit it. Fixate on the car sliding toward you, you'll drive right into it. All your control comes through 4 contact patches, each about the size of your hand. That's it. Everything else, stability control, ABS, 4-wheel drive, is just managing those 4 small patches. Here's what changes everything. Those patches can only do one thing at 100%. They can brake, or turn, or accelerate, but ask them to do 2 things hard simultaneously, and they'll fail. This is why trail braking works on track, but threshold braking while turning on street usually ends badly. Your tires are talking constantly. That slight squeal in a turn, they're at about 80% grip. Squealing under acceleration? You're wasting grip that could be saved for emergency maneuvers. Learn to feel the progression. Grip, slip, slide. Most crashes happen because drivers jump straight from grip to slide with no warning, usually because they weren't listening. All your control comes through 4 contact patches, each about the size of your hand. That's it. Everything else, stability control, ABS, 4-wheel drive, is just managing those 4 small patches. Nobody sets mirrors correctly. If you can see your own car in your side mirrors, they're wrong. Here's the setup that eliminates blind spots. Set your rear view to see the entire rear window. Lean left until your head touches the window. Adjust left mirror to barely see your car's side. Lean right to center console. Adjust right mirror the same way. When sitting normally, you shouldn't see your car at all. Now, watch the magic. A car passing on your left appears in your rear view, transfers to your left mirror as it leaves the rear view, then transfers to your peripheral vision as it leaves the mirror. No blind spot. Same on the right. First week feels weird because you're used to seeing your own car for reference. Trust the system. It works. I haven't had a true blind spot in 10 years using this. Most people brake backwards. They tap gently at first, realize they need more, then squeeze harder, creating that jerky, uncomfortable stop that spills coffee and scares passengers. Safe driver do the opposite. Firm initial pressure, then gradually release as you slow. This loads the front suspension smoothly, gives maximum initial deceleration when you need it most, and creates that smooth, controlled stop that feels effortless. Practice. Approach a stop sign at normal speed. Press firmly to about 70% brake pressure immediately, then gradually ease off as you slow, finishing with almost no pressure. Passengers won't even feel the stop. This technique also keeps brake pads cooler and reduces wear. Most people brake backwards. They tap gently at first, realize they need more, then squeeze harder, creating that jerky, uncomfortable stop that spills coffee and scares passengers. Driving instructors still teach shuffle steering like it's 1960. Unless you're parking, it's wrong. 9 and 3 hand position, not 10 and 2, that's outdated, with push-pull steering gives maximum control. Here's why. In an emergency, you need immediate, precise input. Shuffle steering is slow and reduces feedback. Fixed hand position lets you know exactly where your wheels are pointed without looking. Plus, if the airbag deploys with your hands at 10 and 2, it'll break your wrists or punch your hands into your face. For normal turns, push with one hand while the other guides. For emergency maneuvers, both hands stay planted, turning the wheel up to 180 degrees without repositioning. Practice figure 8s in a parking lot without moving your hands from 9 and 3. You'll be amazed at the control. The most dangerous time to drive in rain isn't during a downpour. It's the first 10 minutes of light rain. Here's why. Roads accumulate oil, rubber, and debris when dry. First rain creates a slick mixture that's actually more slippery than wet roads later. After 10 to 20 minutes, heavy rain washes this mixture away. So that light drizzle that just started, it's more dangerous than the storm that follows. Reduce speed by 20% minimum. Increase following distance to 4 seconds and avoid sudden inputs. Real story. Highway 101, light rain after 2 dry weeks. I watched 7 cars spin out in 5 miles, all within the first 15 minutes of rainfall. Every experienced driver was going slow. Every crash involved someone driving like it was dry. Most people merge wrong, creating danger for everyone. The secret, match highway speed before merging. That means using the entire acceleration lane, not diving in at 40 miles per hour when traffic's doing 65. Think of it like jumping onto a moving walkway. Jump on a walking speed. When it's moving fast, you'll faceplant. Match its speed first, step on smoothly. Same with highways. Use the acceleration lane to match speed, then slot in smoothly. The zipper merge is also misunderstood. In heavy traffic, use both lanes fully, then alternate merge at the merge point. It's 40% more efficient than early merging, but only works if everyone understands it. One early merger trying to be polite breaks the entire system. Your night vision is terrible, and you're making it worse. First, dim your dashboard to the minimum readable level. Bright instruments destroy night adaptation. Second, clean your windshield inside and out. That film you ignore creates brutal glare. When facing oncoming high beams, don't look at them or complete darkness. Focus on the white line on your right, yellow on your left in some countries. This maintains orientation without destroying night vision. If you're struggling to come up with cash for an emergency auto repair, you're not alone. That's why auto car repair loans offer a convenient way to gain quick access to the money you need when an emergency pops up. With loans up to $2,500 to $5,000. Visit carhelpout.com/repair loan to get started today. Don't forget, if you ever need to sell your house fast and as-is condition anywhere in the U.S., either to stop foreclosure, avoid county tax auction, or unwanted house, go to boracina.com/carhelpout and get a relief under house burden. Don't forget, if your local small business or good service website needs more traffic exposure from Google, Yahoo, Bing, and other search engines, go to carhelpout.com/SEO. They can help you when it comes to local SEO and online digital marketing service consulting. Here's a trick nobody teaches. The few seconds after passing bright lights, your vision is shot. This is when most night crashes happen. Anticipate this dead zone, reduce speed slightly before passing oncoming brights, and avoid lane changes immediately after. Your night vision is terrible and you're making it worse. First, dim your dashboard to the minimum readable level. Bright instruments destroy night adaptation. Second, clean your windshield inside and out. That film you ignore creates brutal glare. Intersections are where 1/3 of crashes happen because people treat them like single events instead of multiple threat scenarios. Here's how to think like a professional. Layer 1, check cross traffic for red light runners even when you have green. Layer 2, watch oncoming left turners who might not see you. Layer 3, check for pedestrians and cyclists from all angles. Layer 4, be ready for the car behind to not stop. The secret, lift off the gas approaching any intersection even with a green light. You're not braking, just removing acceleration. This gives you a half-second advantage if something goes wrong, and that half-second is often the difference. Cover your brake with your foot, hovering over it through intersections. You've cut reaction time by 0.3 seconds without even slowing down. When the front pushes wide, understeer, your instinct is to turn more. Wrong. You've exceeded front grip. Asking for more won't help. Instead, ease off the gas smoothly, straighten the wheels slightly to regain front grip, then turn again more gently. When the rear steps out, oversteer. Don't panic. Look where you want to go, not at what you're sliding toward. Countersteer smoothly, turn into the slide. But here's the part nobody mentions. You must unwind the countersteer as the car recovers, or you'll snap spin the opposite direction. Practice in snow or wet empty lots at low speed. Learn what both feel like at 15 miles per hour before you encounter them at 50. The movements are identical, only the speed changes. When the front pushes wide, understeer, your instinct is to turn more. Wrong. You've exceeded front grip. asking for more won't help. Instead, ease off the gas smoothly, straighten the wheel slightly to regain front grip, then turn again more gently. Your mental state affects driving more than any skill. Angry drivers crash. Distracted drivers crash. Emotional drivers crash. Here's the protocol special forces and race drivers use. Before starting the engine, 3 deep breaths, hold each for 4 seconds. Physically check all mirrors and seat position. Verbally state your destination and primary route. Leave your phone out of reach. This takes 30 seconds but resets your mental state from whatever you were doing to driving mode. It sounds simple, because it is, but it works, because it creates a transition ritual. Mid-drive reset when stressed. At the next red light, shoulders to ears, hold, release. 3 times. It releases tension you don't realize you're holding and resets your awareness. Your mental state affects driving more than any skill. Angry drivers crash, distracted drivers crash, emotional drivers crash. Here's the protocol special forces and race drivers use. These aren't just techniques, they're a mindset shift. You're not just operating a vehicle, you're managing physics, predicting behavior, and constantly adjusting to variables. The best drivers aren't fearless, they're calculated. They don't have better reflexes. They position themselves to need them less. Every secret I shared comes from either saving someone's life or investigating why someone lost theirs. Take one, practice it this week until it's automatic, then add another. In 13 weeks, you'll drive like someone who actually understands the machine you're controlling and the physics you're managing. Your homework? Pick the 3 that surprised you most. Practice them every single drive this week. Come back and tell me in the comments which one made the biggest difference. Remember, smooth is fast, fast is smooth, and home safe is the only victory that matters. If this changed how you think about driving, share it with someone you want to keep safe. Subscribe for more real-world skills they should have taught you, and watch next, the 5 seconds before every crash and how to spot them. Stay safe out there, and remember, drive like everyone else is on their phone, because half of them are.
Best Mobile Mechanic Auto Car Repair Service Shop in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Pre-purchase, used foreign vehicle, buying inspection review near me. Are you stuck at home, at your job, at office business parking lot, or on the side of the roadside? Need assistance because you have a car problem? Let our travel mobile mechanic on wheels technician come to you at any location to fix your car on site and get you back on the road ASAP. You don't need to call a towing company for your vehicle. We can assist you by calling 404-334-3777 or visit mobilemechanicinatlantaga.com for faster service at your convenience. We also provide an affordable, independent, third-party pre-purchase vehicle inspection checkup service on spot at any local automotive dealership or private seller house or apartment. Whenever you want to buy a pre-owned car, truck, or van from American, European, or German foreign luxury import, let us put our knowledge and years of experience to work for you by giving us a call at 404-334-3777. We specialize in solving car problems and give you peace of mind. This service brought to you by, do you need to sell your house fast, as-is condition, with little to no equity? We buy houses and buildable land lot cash home buyer company in your area by visiting borisina.com/GA to give us some information about the property, and we will make you a fair offer.